Frank Zappa once said that the major seventh chord is the sound of two people falling in love. Well, he had a way with words, but he wasn't exaggerating a lot. The intro that I just played was built completely on major seventh chords. Major seventh chords are one of the most common chords in music after the major, minor, dominant, and diminished chords. Like all other chords in tertian harmony, it's built by stacking thirds. That's the major third on a minor third on a major third. So the intervals in the chord become a root, a major third, perfect fifth, and a major seventh. On C, you would have C, E, G, B. And on A, we'll have A, C sharp, E, G sharp. There are about 10 shapes of the major seventh chord that I've got on instant recall, and another 5 that I bust out from time to time. But even if you're just starting out, you should know at least 4 shapes, and I like to think of these shapes as having roots on the 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings respectively. So in the key of A, I'll be showing you 4 of these shapes. The first shape has the root on the 6th string. So in the key of A, we're on the 5th fret. We're playing the 5th fret on the 6th string with our index finger, the 7th fret on the 5th string with our pinky, and the 6th fret on the 4th and the 3rd string with our middle and ring fingers respectively. We're barring across all the strings with our index fingers so we can get the 5th fret on the 1st and the 2nd strings as well. So we've got a root, perfect 5th, major 7th, major 3rd, perfect 5th octave, or A, E, G sharp, C sharp, E, A. The second shape looks like this. The root is on the 5th string. So we're playing an open A, the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 1st fret of the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and the open 1st string. So we've got an A, E, G sharp, C sharp, E. That's root, 5th, major 7th, major 3rd, and perfect 5th. The third shape looks like this. It's got the root on the 4th string. So we're playing the 7th fret on the 4th string, 6th fret on the 3rd string, 5th fret on the 2nd string, and 4th fret on the 1st string. So we've got an A, C sharp, E, G sharp, root, major 3rd, perfect 5th, major 7th. So this is actually a tertian form of the chord. The fourth and final shape has the root on the 3rd string and looks like this. We're playing the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 4th string, and the 4th fret of the 1st string. So we're barring across the 2nd fret on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th strings with our index and playing the 4th fret on the 1st string with our pinky. So we've got A, C sharp, E, G sharp. That is root on the 3rd string, major 3rd on the 2nd string, perfect 5th on the 4th string, and major 7th on the 1st string. In a strictly diatonic sense, the major 7th chord is found over the root and the subdominant, that is the 1st and the 4th degrees of the major scale. So in the key of C, we can have a C major 7th and an F major 7th. In the key of A, we could have an A major 7th and a D major 7th. So going back to the intro that I played at the start of the video, it uses an alternating sequence of major 7th chords on the root and the 4th, that is on A and D. A similar trick is used by a number of composers in a number of genres. If you look at Satie's Gymnopédie No. 1, it uses G major 7th and D major 7th alternating chords. If you look at Magnolia by J.J. Cale, which was covered by Eric Clapton and John Mayer, it uses a similar progression but on the key of C. So it uses F major 7th and C major 7th in an alternating sequence. a bunch of other songs that use the major 7th chord, like Imagine by John Lennon, Color My World by Chicago, Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lady Bird. It's used in all genres. It is one of the simplest and most beautiful chords that you can learn, and you should definitely be using it in your own music. If you want to learn more about major 7th chords, about chords in general, or music in general, you can sign up for my classes by clicking on the message option below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow the link in the descriptions to my page on Facebook and proceed from there. If you enjoy my stuff, just like, comment, share and subscribe. And until next time, keep practicing.